here comes the airplane. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. I hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am, and we are back with Jefferson Airplane once again. We have done so many variations of these guys. We've done Starship, we've done Paul and Grace, Paul, Yorma, Paul and something else. I don't know, man. But we've done so many different things, and they are just so good, dude. Out of all the San Francisco bands of that era, they are easily my favorite. If not second, definitely be first. They're just very unique, even for that scene that they were in. You know, Grace just sends their stuff to another level, and so does Paul, you know. And this is live, actually. It's 2 songs promoting their 3rd album. Was it Bathing Baxter's? Hold on. It's After Bathing at Baxter's. That's a great name, and the art for the cover is amazing. It was by artist Ron Cobb. It was released in November of 1967. This is live in 1967, courtesy of our patron. It's Rich, right? Hold on, let me make sure before I... Yep, our patron Rich. Thank you, Rich, for your support, my friend. I actually appreciate it. 2 tracks, 2 heads, and then the Ballad of Yumi and Pooneil. I think it's believe what it is. Yeah, which is interesting. Like, they were so they were so whacked out, man, with these. Like, half the time, I swear, some of these names. The next one, a small package of value will come to you shortly. Like, what are you talking about, guys? I love it though. So yeah, 2 heads, and then Yumi and Pooneil. This should be fun. And if y'all are not subscribed, please help a brother out. Click that icon right below my face, and I'll link my Jefferson Airplane video playlist up there if you want to watch other stuff too. Alright, here we go. Jefferson Airplane live. 3 at the O'Keefe Center in 1967. There you go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh boy, look at this. That quality is wild, Rich. Look at her, man.
Inside your head is your town. Inside your room, your jail. Inside your mouth, the elephant's trunk and booze. The only key to your bed. 2 heads can be put together, and you can fill both your feet with sand. No, I don't know you've got in your mind, but what will you do with your bloody hands?
Look at her, man. She's got such a stage presence.
Your lions are fighting with chairs. Your arms are incredibly fat. Your women are tired of dying alive. If you've had any women at that. Wearing your comb like an axe in your head, and listening for
This fashion is wild, bro. I love it.
children are sucking on stone and lead and casing their hooves with a knife.
Whoa.
Deep breasts and jewels
STP,
for
nice.
her. Keep them polished and shining. Put a lock on her belly at night. Sweet life, but no child of mine. Want to have
That was fantastic, man. That one was written by Grace, I believe. Yeah. That was a great song. Grace always delivers, man. And this one's written by Paul, I believe. Y'all were getting down back in the day. I can just tell. I know Paul's the one with the mic, but I don't know who everyone else is. That's Marty? Right? Or is that Irma? These overlays are wild, bro. Wow. Listen to that. That's Spencer Dryden on drums. I'm having flashbacks. Playing piano, right? Yeah. Or keyboard. They're still good, even through VHS quality, man. Crazy. Look at these people, man. 1967 in all its glory. Oh, man. See, it's funny. Seeing, like, random crowd shots like that just makes me want to go to a show. Well, obviously they delivered. I mean, the airplane always delivers on time and just when it's needed. It's I cannot get over how amazing Grace and just her voice and her just capability on the instruments that she plays. You know, obviously the keyboards, but I know she does more than that. But her vocals are just there's nothing like it. Like even compared to like Janice, all the other singers of her time, female singers, whatever, even just singers. Period. There's just something so haunting and so otherworldly about her vocals, man. I don't know what it is, but there's no one else that sounds like her. I mean, there's a lot of imitations, I feel like, or people that are close to it, but there's nothing that replicates that just like almost banshee like I don't even know the notes that she can hit and the way that she can project them and hold them at the same time. It's just superb, bro, in every way possible. I mean, goodness, her vocals, man, like it makes the hair stand up on my arms every time she goes for those high notes and just like lays it out there, man. And she just holds it perfectly every time. And you had I don't know who was playing the keyboard or piano in the first song. Let me see. Does it say? All right, so I'll just read it out. All right, for this album that these two songs are off of, it's the same year. Grace Slick on piano, organ, vocals. Marty B on rhythm guitar, vocals, lead vocals as well on a different song. Paul Kantner on rhythm guitar, vocals, and he did the lead vocals for the Ballad of Yumi and Pooneil. That's such a great name, bro. And then see, I always don't know if it's Jorma or Yorma, but I'm gonna go with Yorma because that's what I've been saying this whole video. So Yorma Kekkonen on lead guitar, and then vocals as well. Jack Cassidy on the bass, Spencer Dryden on the drums and percussion. That's it. Obviously you couldn't see that well unless it was a close-up. It's so strange that video, like the close-ups looked amazing for the time. You know what I'm saying? Like that was incredible, but if you backed up, it just looked like, kind of fuzzy. But you can't really do anything about it, man. That's just the quality of the time. And I'm just grateful we have recordings of these performances, even if they're not up to today's standards of what, a thing would be released as. This is just some like live video ripped from, I don't know, maybe they were recording it themselves or someone else was recording it. But they had multi cameras though, so it's there was definitely some kind of team doing it. And it looked great when especially the close-ups on Grace, that you could see her perfectly, but if you backed up to the wide shot, it's not so great. The quality of the music itself, no, not the music itself, but just the quality of the sound wasn't the greatest. It had a couple little VHS hiccups here and there, but like I said, I'm just grateful we have these shows recorded at least, because that's amazing, and that's a great find, Rich. Thank you so much. That first song was so powerful on the vocal side of things. The second song was definitely more instrumentally, I think, driven, but it was still, I think, I like that one better, like just for the instrumental. The first track, though, Grace's vocals, it just sends me to some other plane, man. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. And even when you get to Starship and the stuff we've done from them as well, and then her solo stuff, and then, like I said, her stuff with Paul. Like, she's done all kinds of different projects and little side things, and I've listened to a lot of them, man, and I don't know, there's something special about her. Like, there really, really is, and when I listen to her music, I feel uncomfortable, but in a good way, Like, it just kind of puts me on edge, and it makes me examine things, and maybe in a different perspective than I did before, and she always leaves me wanting more, and I think that's the number one thing, because it's just enough, but it's still just not. There's still maybe just a little bit not enough. You want more. It makes you come back for more, and she makes any song better. I guess I'd say Spencer Dryden did great. Like I said, the sound was not very good at all. You could hear the piano and the organ really well. You could hear the vocals really well. You could hear the guitar, but the drums and the bass were a little lost, I feel like, in the shuffle. But just refer to what I've been saying. I'm just glad that it's there. It's still altogether just seeing everybody like in their 1967 glory. Like I said, behold 1967. It's very cool to see the crowd, the way they acted, the people, the girl at the end throwing the balloon or whatever she was doing. She threw something. I don't know, man. I think it's a beautiful thing to be able to see that. Like imagine if someone could have videotaped like some kind of, I don't know, court performance from, I don't know, the 12th century or something like that, and they just had some kind of video of it, I think it would be great. And obviously we can't do that, but imagine what it would look like, hopefully with not with 1967 technology. It would look like this, but I always want to see things from history actually happening. You know what I mean? Not just drawings or stories. I want to see it up close and personal, like the stuff that I read about, the stuff that I like to learn about, all that stuff. I want to see it in person. I really do wish there was some form of time travel where you could just kind of go and watch things. And you know what? I think there is already. Because, like I said, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know that something happened when I was at the hotel the one day. I was recording a Bandmade video, and there's like a timed light in the bathroom, and it just kind of like went off. And I looked over. I just so happened to look over while the video was playing, and I saw a set of legs running across the room. They looked like ghost legs. I don't really believe in ghosts. Well, I don't know what I believe in anymore, to be honest, after that. And that wasn't the only weird thing that happened at that hotel. There was something evil about that hotel. There really, really was. And I don't want to say it on YouTube, but it was definitely not a good place. Let's just say that. You just imagine, it was the cheapest hotel in town. So you understand just from that. And there's all kinds of strange things there. There was one night I woke up and I just heard screaming, or like it sounded like it sounded like from a movie. Like it sounded fake, but it was coming from inside the rafters of like the air vents. You know what I mean? I heard it just squealing in the middle of the night, whatever it was, and it terrified me. It was like 4:00 in the morning. Not a good place. I'm so glad I'm not out of there. I mean, I'm out of there and I'm home. It's not. That was not a good place. But yeah, I do think there is some kind of form of time travel, because that's the only way that explains the weird things that happen. I feel like sometimes, or just I see things. I don't know. I'm a weirdo and I stare a lot, and I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but if you stare long enough just in one spot or in a certain area, in public or anything, you might see something strange. So I'll just let you know. If you stare for a couple minutes, you'll find something. It's weird. But alas, like I'm glad that recordings of this exist, and I'm glad that Grace still, even through VHS or Laserdisc quality, can give me the chills like that. And Paul, man, he was doing his thing. All of them were, but it's just you really couldn't hear it as well. But I appreciate it nonetheless. I will have to go with Grace's vocals as my favorite part of it, and then Paul's vocals in the second track, because that's all you really could hear. And I liked the piano. Whoever was playing like the organ or the piano or whatever in the first track was great, and then Grace played it in the second track and did backup vocals. I really enjoyed both of those as well. So I think that's it, right? Got anything else to add? No? All right, cool. Thank you again to our patron Rich. That was a great pick. I'm always down to do the airplane, starship, whatever kind of ship they are. I'm there, man. I'm there to take the ride. Even though it's, I don't know. They're kind of like the Doors in a way. They kind of just like open up things in your mind that you thought were dormant, and it just kind of rattles the screws loose a little bit in a good way. And I like that. Keeps you on edge. And makes you question things, and I think they set out to make some very interesting art and just express themselves in the way that they felt was proper, and we got this amazing music out of it, and I'm very grateful for that. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you later. If you have any other picks by airplane, starship, blah blah blah, leave it down below. I'll definitely check it out. Patreon, right there. That's a picture of it. There is a link in the description. If you join the $15 tier or up, you get one free request a month. There's also a $10 tier, $30 tier. I'm adding a $60 tier and there's a $100 tier too for like up to like 40 minutes worth of stuff. That's kind of how the requesting goes. Like you can have multiple requests for certain tiers. It's just all about the minutes and stuff like that. And that's the first post you get when you join a Patreon, or if you just want to read it, it's on Patreon. You don't have to be a member. It's just the first post you'll see on there. And we'd love to have you. We have a Discord server too, where everyone comes and chats and blows my phone up all day. But I love every single one of you guys. Y'all are the best. Thanks for watching. I'm out.